there we go. Ready. I guess the sound is more or less okay-ish. It should be. Awesome. So yeah, today's gonna be fun, I believe, because it's gonna be more focused on game design. You know, the fun part, the interesting puzzles, mechanisms, procedural, let's say, forces against the player. I already started to work in one of the mechanisms. This is very early, but well, there are different things. One of them is these little pieces that I will start now designing better. I just started with some pre-baked cloth simulation and some seamless cinematic where you use the DNA of the suits just to put it inside the mechanisms and open doors that belong to these lockers. Right now it's not opening, but we are working with that. And one of the beauties of this mechanism is based on these arrows, just to match any direction that you take the mechanism. So it's more like a hook to the animation I need to play, oriented to the object that is going to play the same animation, which is also synchronized with an event. So yeah, it works really nicely. And yeah, we are going to start working in different areas, like the sound design, also the puzzle design. One example is these puzzles, these 4 boxes are connected in between. So if I go to this one, it's gonna open, once I go through that building box, it's gonna open another door. Most likely, maybe this one, let me see. Yeah, this, oh no. I hope I didn't break it already. Let me see. Oh, I think it was the blue one. Oh yeah, it was the blue one. So yeah, you can see this door is closed. Going here opens this door. This is not yet connected with the lockers here, but we will connect everything. This volume should open another door, and so on and so forth. And this is going to be connected with the procedural generation. So this is another one. And maybe this one, well, I think this one is not going to be, oh yeah. And this one is the 4th one, which contains health. Awesome. And then what we will do now is, rather than just jumping in, we will connect this with the different lockers here. I have a glitch there, I need to investigate why. But yeah, that's more or less the plan. So let's start closing fucking windows everywhere. I'm full of windows and I don't want to burn my RAM memory soon. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is to connect the mechanism with the door. Okay. Awesome, everything closed. Let's connect this mechanism with the doors. First of all, let's accept these changes to everyone. Meaning that now everyone has the same design, because this is the design that I believe works. Yeah, this obviously is gonna be covered. It's not gonna be visible in the other side. So most likely what I want to do here, this music is horrible, right? Wait a second. I'm hating so much this music. And this even more. Okay, this even more. There we go. Alright. So the plan is, let's start designing this a bit better, because these things here are not gonna work quite well. So what I believe is I'm gonna move this thing here. Then, because I don't want this kind of volumes break the collisions. And what I'm gonna do here, what is bad size? This one is bad size, why? It's not bad size. Okay, let's put it there. And here, what we are gonna do in the module is to add a new piece. Come on. Unless I got it already, no I don't. So let's copy paste this. And this is gonna be maze. I think I got like a maze cube that is gonna work pretty well. What I'm wondering, yeah. So again, as a placeholder, let's put this just there. Oh, what the hell is this then? Okay, I made a floor already. The important thing is that this box is not higher than the collision that helps me to align the interaction. So this is like a sweet spot there. Otherwise it's gonna be lower. So let's put this something like this to block out. And let's test this first. And if that works, we can move forward. Yeah, it's interesting that it's a bit high. So what I'm gonna do is, in the child actor, which is this lab thing, I'm gonna just raise this a bit. Just a bit. It's a placeholder, all this. We are gonna replace, I'm gonna replace this right now with a proper design that is gonna be the hexagonal patterns of CRETE. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's, if I get to the centimeter, yeah. So here, what I did is a simulation on Vellum in Houdini. Again, as you can see, I'm always back and forth to Houdini. And this simulation is just a Vellum cloth, then exported as a skin converter. So basically a skin converter, what does is to calculate the different curvature or velocity of the different vertices and or evenly spread, and then apply joints that they are going to deform the geometry. In other words, it's becoming a vertex deformation into animation, into a skeletal mesh with an animation, an FBX, so you don't need to export very expensive Alembics, which is not optimized and is not efficient. So yeah, I use the skin converter and I export that. So what I'm gonna do now is following this shape, and the beauty is that I got the shape here. What I can do is to extrude. The problem is, yeah, I can extrude like this. And now, stop calculating shit. Most of the songs are like commercial songs. What the fuck? Now I'm thinking, what I really want is this. But why is all the time trying to cook something? It's complicated because it's completely flat. Let me try to do this another way. I'm gonna go the hard way. I don't care. Alright, so now this shape can be extruded, and that's the base I want to use. So let's poly extrude this, and in this case we want the back part, like so. We are gonna subdivide, but using this model one time, and the second time we are gonna subdivide using the standard model. So maybe here we want to subdivide 2 times. All right. In fact, yeah, let's start with this, and then I want to take another circle. I'm gonna do a merge here. I'm gonna put both things together. This one, I want to rotate it 180, and I want to make it bigger, like so, and also poly extrude it here. I don't need a back face, but I need to offset this a bit. Something like that. Okay. So now I just have different ideas on my mind. If we subdivide I'm gonna here I think better if rather than subdividing here I do a remesh. With less, yeah, something like this is a bit more interesting, because now I can smooth a bit, just a bit. I can lapse normals, soften normals, so I can keep the flow. So yeah, the difference is interesting, and you can see it's way cleaner. And I can do here a pick to push the normals a bit, not a lot, like so. Then we got this. And for this one, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna remesh first. I'm gonna change this to something like this. I'm gonna add a mountain node. And now here, I'm gonna put a very small amplitude. And also the size should be smaller. We can try a cellular, but maybe only positive, and maybe the amplitude. That's kind of silly what I just did, to be honest. Yeah, I wanted to. Okay. Let's do it positive only. Let's make more amplitude though, because now I would like to remap this as an inverted cellular, like so. Let's put the normals again, so we understand better what are the changes. Otherwise, it's complicated. All right, so here I'm gonna put maybe something like this. And now with these cells, we can make something like this. We are gonna remesh this, and we are gonna say 1. So now we got like an interesting beginning of a shape. So what I would like to do here is to transform this guy, make it, come on, the last one, right? And make something like this. In fact, what I really want to do is to use a taper, and this taper here is gonna have a, hey Pizzola, how are you? Yeah, Houdini today. It's a mix, you will see why. Let me show you something cool. You know, I'm pretty sure you use Labs, maybe. Using the skin converter for exporting to Unreal Engine, and I started to design the different lockers and puzzles of the game. Procedural puzzles, like, you know, this house communicates with this house, all spread around the map with no idea of where things are going to spawn. There are going to be lockers that now is a placeholder. I'm working in the entire structure, but they are animated, and they're animated with skin labs using a skin deformer. So basically they have a skeleton and they do this beautiful thing that comes from Unreal and Vellum. Of course, Vellum. I missed Vellum a lot. The last time I worked in Vellum, I worked with Vellum, it was in the movie Aladdin. I think I didn't work more after that. I think Aladdin was my goodbye to Vellum, actually. Maybe in the City of Yuna a bit, but Vellum, yeah, it was quite cool. Slow back in the days. Now it's a bit faster, I believe. Or at least I noticed like, wow, this is pretty fucking fast. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, we are doing this, now we are doing the structures around that. So let's merge this, and here I want to, yeah, the pair here. Well, I wouldn't say it's baked, it's just a skeletal mesh with an animation. So basically here I have the simulation. Yeah, here is the simulation. So then I use the skin converter, which basically you can do uniform placement, but you can do adaptive placement. So for example, I can take this, it's gonna calculate right now by default, I think it's curvature or velocity. Yeah, curvature or velocity area. And it's gonna apply joints here. You can visualize the errors, so you can see what is the margin of error. This red, to be honest, I wouldn't worry too much. It's pretty okay. Most of the cases, if I use here a bone deform, basically this geometry now looks like this, which is pretty good. And again, it's not baked. It's a skeletal mesh, which is way more efficient. Way more efficient. The reason is why it's more efficient is because rather than deforming 4,000 vertices, you are exporting 50, 40, 30, 10 bones. This is how you do. This is how you do basically cloth in video games, or a world position offset using this other. Animation texture. No, what is the name in? Not volume, labs. No, what is the name? Object. Can face minus output. No. Utilities. No, it would be. I think in geometry should be. Okay, it should be here. Basically bakes the formation into a texture to do world position offset animated. We did that in ILM as well to optimize crowds using textures. I don't know what is the name, but I mean the technical name is VAT, vertex animation texture, but for some reason every software texture. I don't know. What is the name on fucking Houdini? Yeah, exactly. You just output an animation. I mean, the size of this is 300 kilobytes. The mesh. What is the size here? What is the size? Disk size. Well, I can tell you, the disk size is a joke. I don't find it because it's nothing. And you can see this how this works here, and creates the root for you if it's offset and things like that. So pretty good. And to be honest, some of these guys can be even more optimized because I'm not using them. And the animation is high quality, so it's pretty cool. But you have another technique which is exporting world position offset, but then you need to pass the attribute to the material and it's a little bit more of overhead. So I prefer just to use animation instead of a shader. It is true that with shader you can optimize even more, but we are quite even. It's not gonna be any kind of drops of FPS whatsoever. Okay, wet maps, I love that. For only inside Houdini, or you also work with Unreal? I got blood splatters as well. Well, I think let me see. Yeah, this guy. Oh, of course. It's part of every single time it's quite optimized, and it's an alembic, because obviously the geometry is not context. You can do also that with world position offset, but okay, why it's not running? I need to simulate maybe. Okay, no blood splat for a reason I don't get. You will need to believe me. I don't know why it's not running. Oh. Sorry. It's running. Yeah, this looks like in slow motion. But yeah, I use this all the time in the combat system. And it works really nice. There is no drops of FPS. Every single time you hit the enemies, this alembic is a spawn, and I don't have any problems at all, 0%. So oh fuck, I don't have weapons now. Well, you can see if the enemy hits me, I need to now fix the laboratories and oh, they are in a stupid mode. Okay, forget. I can show you later. But yeah, basically, I use alembics as well. Not in Unreal, it was offline rendering, but you could easily turn it into HDA since it just needs some impact. The bullets point with its reflected velocity vector. Yeah, indeed. I mean, the thing is, you need to be careful of what is pre-baked and what is not. You want to leave a lot of things open to the engine, and that's something I'm learning a lot. Like you can do this kind of hybrid approach where you feed vectors, velocities, and then you have the pre-baked different world position offsets, shaders, or vertex animation, or alembics or FBX animations that they trigger by different vectors rather than relying too much in simulation fully, but neither relying in just scripted. The sweet spot is how you work also with, I don't know, visual effects composition. You put some 2D real life elements merged with some CGI elements, and the same approach for anything that is a simulation. You don't want to go full simulation because it looks horrible. And also one of the things I learned a lot at ILM working as crowd artist, it was like the hybrid between good motion capture and simulation. And the sweet spot is always merging both worlds. Horrible simulations in films I saw, like even in Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, or they look horrible as hell, like really, really, really bad. I guess because they were doing crunch time, but it was so simulated, so computer generated that it worked really, really bad. And I would, in my case, what I would do is to put more motion capture clip base without simulation in these cases, and the hybrid, the mix between two worlds is what makes something quite believable. And remember, it's not about realism, it's about I don't know the expression in English. No es que sea realista, sino que sea creíble. It's not about being realistic, it's about being credible, about being believable, I would say. So yeah, and that's philosophy is always sticking in my head. Like, do you believe what is going on? That's it. I don't give a fuck if the lighting is not realistic, the simulation is wrong. I don't care. I really don't care, and I hate to spend time on that. So yeah. So now we are doing the surroundings of this. So what we are gonna do, again, let's go back to the taper here. What I want to do is first I'm gonna scale this even a bit more, even a bit more, even a bit less. And now we are gonna do the taper, and for that we need to, for some reason I don't see, oh, there we go. Okay, good news, we are in the correct vector, so that's already amazing. So we can capture like this, more or less. And then we are gonna do, wait, oh, more. Oh, so the capture length actually, okay. I'm gonna do a ramp, it's better. So we are gonna start like this. We are gonna put it like this. Also, we are gonna subdivide this more, so we have enough room. Now let's make, oh, stupid me. And yeah, I see that the taper starts around there. So now we can make these guys as bezier. Let's make this a bit more. The capture length needs to be a bit more as well. Yeah, 0.3 I think is the... Okay, yeah. That is more interesting. We are gonna transform this now. Oh, damn. Something like that. And now there is an interesting part, which is what kind of key is gonna need every single mechanism of this. And for that, where I can put that, design wise. Hey, sorry, I was not reading. The big problem with Marvel nowadays, tons of crunch time plus agree. I mean, yeah, I work with Marvel. Nothing new. You can do great stuff with the bend node plus chops. Oh, I see. I'm wondering, what do you mean by interaction using chops with Unreal, because it's not gonna run in real time. You need to bake things, no? You mean to send like the corpse as a CSV, feeding pre-baked? Yeah, you mean like, for example, foliage that bends with a chop noise and things like that. The thing is, Unreal already gives you a lot of math, and you don't even need to pre-bake those things. If is that what you mean exactly by that, you can just put one cosine, one sine with, you know, mix and multiply, divide, and by one number of time divided by this, and then you will have a nice noise. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. But you know, for example, I give you a little example. Some things, if you more or less move really well on shader level, anything that you can do on shader level in Unreal is gonna be always the way to go, rather than bringing extra data that is a little overhead. If you can do that in shader level, is the win. So yesterday I worked or 2 days ago in the grass system a bit, and I replaced the wind. So now it's a mega scam. I know that. Well, actually, maybe this one is interesting. So this is a very simple function. As you can see, bends using the pivot and also offsets a bit. So you see, and this is a very simple function, very optimized as hell. So I don't need to fit any data. It's a sine, a cosine, a texture that is more like a gradient that happens left and right, and a rotator that changes the rotation. You see now the wind goes to the other direction, and this system works in every single one of them. And I replaced the stupid the simple grass of the function of the simple grass. You can see it has like this kind of rotation. That's exaggerated for these shaders, but you can always do it in your own way. Oops. You can see that even it feels like there is a split between the leaves, but there is no, it's an illusion of the material. Sorry for the noise, it's just the stupid temporal anti-aliasing. But you see, it feels like the leaves are separated, but they are not. So if you can do this kind of things on shader level is... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to do as much as you can. You want in a game, at least in a game, you want to do the things on shader level. You want to utilize the GPU as much as you want, and also I mean, if you want to learn about that, there is a very interesting dude that I forgot his fucking name now. Also actually did a very good tutorial about don't do tutorials. I was going to say Pizzola, but it's quite similar to your name, or maybe it's my imagination. Don't watch tutorials. Unity. Let me see if I find him. Acerola or Acerola or something like that. Acerola. There we go. So I recommend you this guy that explains very well why you should do the things on the different stages. One interesting video. Game development tutorials are lying to you. Actually, it's a little bit true. And when I saw that video, I thought, fuck yeah, man. If you see the amount of bad practices are out there, it's incredible. This one is, I think this one is a very interesting one. Are you trying to sell me that I need to run? Okay.
But this app, this is
so one interesting
mesh data gets copied from the CPU to that GPU function,
graph.
going to clog it up. What if we could conveniently keep that data on the GPU so we don't need to copy it over every single frame?
Yeah, this graph. So this is basically the different stages of a frame, and basically you
shaders. When we are instantiating the shader, the last
Many
thing
people
we
stop the
can
video here.
confidently talk about is reducing the amount of instructions in our vertex and fragment.
So these are the key points, and that's why if you can, you should always try to do things on shader level, at least in video games. I'm not talking about offline. Oh yeah, man, there are like a lot of shader work that is quite exciting to do in any engine or your own engine. Is quite beautiful. I mean, this one, for example, the wind. If I go to the material, what I did is to replace the wind of the default wind comes with the megascans and did my own. It's very simple. So what I'm doing here, basically, this is it's a bit messy, but I can organize this very quick. Okay, this doesn't matter. So let's put this here, let's put this here, let's put this here. This is not relevant. This is the pivot point, which is relevant. Here we have a sign, divided. Okay, we can put this here by the time. Then we got another wind scale, speeding up, and the parameter, which is the rotation, the axis actually. Wind texture and saturate and global scale. So basically what is going on is I'm starting with the texture. The texture is just this kind of blue-red noise that is panning, is moving. If I visualize this, you will see, well, you will see nothing because the scale is quite, unless I do something like, well, it's gonna be hard to see anything at all here because the scale, you will need to believe me, it's a panning texture. Mask, because it's world position offset, so I only need UV, so it's just only RG. I don't need B unless it's a 3D texture, but most of the textures are 2D. You can use this with 3D volumes like remarching and use a 3D texture, but in this case it's 2D texture. Yeah, I go to that, to the lerp. Then I saturate. Saturate basically means it's a clamp between 0 and 1. I do this as a good practice in general, just to be careful. And then I basically have a sign. So I'm lerping. I need to remember. I'm doing the panning, then I saturate, and I'm lerping between. I'm multiplying. Let me see. This is the sign. The sign basically what is doing is. Okay, this is what is. Lerping is basically changing left and right. So if I put this value, let's say I'm gonna promote it to a variable. Maybe it's slow, but I'm gonna promote it to a variable. I'm gonna put 40 to don't forget that. So if I do this in this way, it's changing the axis because I see here this is multiplied to have the rotation. Axis. This is the vertex, the vector, which is x forward, and this is the rotation. So this is the up vector, and this is the forward vector. In other words, so this is what it's doing is going to minus z plus z minus z plus z. This is what the sign is doing with this alpha. So if I go here and I do this faster, let's say 1, you will see what happens. So this is basically the direction of the wind, and I put this because I want this very slow. At the same time, this is the noise that multiplies the scale of this. So if I want to put more noise, more wind, I can go here and do this. Okay, maybe that's too much wind, but you get the point. So usually 0.1, 0.2 is more than enough. Also, I could clamp this here to don't go so far in the rotation, and then to rotate about the axis, you need the pivot point, because you are using instance meshes and you don't know where the asset is going to be placed in the world, and the absolute world position. And that goes to the world position offset. So this is not happening in geometry level, this is happening in the shader. There is no vertex deform here at all. It's all world position offset. That's how you do crowds, foliage, deformations of cloth in a game, in a video game. A very common technique since decades. But when you come from VFX, you know, you come with these bad practices of thinking about CPU, and that is not actually the most efficient way. So, okay, let's go back to this kind of thingy. So I need to put something here on the top, or let me think. Where should I put this? Okay, I'm gonna make it like a flower. So I'm gonna take one of these guys. Not divide this, but this is divide. No, but no, no. No, wait, what? Okay. Why? Maybe I can do this. Overkill, but whatever. Oh my god. What a... Okay, so let's connect this here, because I want to see all the things together. Hey. What? Oh. All right, so let's transform this. Let's put it here. Let's... no, I don't like this. I want to... Actually, I like this. Huh. So now, hey, what I'm doing wrong here? Okay, let's do this in a different way. I'm doing a lot of rounds to do something very simple. but I will get it anyway. And then we can scale this. I'm thinking now about the shape that we can get. Rather than looking like a star, what we can do is to subdivide this a bit. Then yes, do another bend that is gonna look up. Like so. The capture origin around there, let me see. That. Okay. I'm not completely sure. Nah. I think I'm gonna do 2 with 180 degrees. And let's see if I can find a shape that I feel that I like. So if I extend this one, I don't think I want to do this. I'm thinking, I like this song. What I'm doing here basically is having this to put what kind of key is gonna open this. So here is gonna be a render text. I'm thinking, a good design. Okay. We are gonna extrude this. We're gonna do this again. Wait a second, what is going on? Oh. Okay, now we are gonna subdivide this be linear. No, we're gonna do the remesh. Let me just do a bevel. So we add a bit of thickness there and doesn't freak out too much here. Like so. Okay, and this goes here, and now we are gonna use soft. Oh, stupid me. And now we transform this. We want to, I mean, the idea let's make this other piece. I don't know which one is the other piece. This one maybe? Yep. Let's make this thicker. Let's transform this now more like here. Then what I want to do is to I'm gonna do auto UVs very quick. So they are pretty okay-ish. I can do a poly reduce maybe, yeah. So let's do a poly reduce first. That is pretty damn good. Maybe we can then put more here so we can compensate back. Yeah, something like that. Okay, and here is what is gonna be right now nothing, but it's what is gonna be the, I can put maybe material. So let's put everything with a material. I don't care what material. Let's create two materials. One is gonna be I don't know, like locker, and this one is gonna be key needed material, and this one is gonna be like red, for example. So now here we are gonna, okay, this is gonna be convoluted, but let's try to do our best. The material is gonna be the locker here, and now we are gonna do a group. and this group is gonna be is there any way to select by selection tools? Oh, I hope. No, I knew it. Okay, let's try to get this right. That's okay. And the bottom we can do as well. So that's material 2, and that is gonna be the next material, which is gonna be the key needed, but this is gonna be only applied to these 2. And here is where I'm gonna do the UVs actually. I don't know why, but I prefer it. And let's export it. I'm gonna export as file. So let's go to props, locker, geometry, bio, locker, geometry. Maybe I should do an FBX though. Yes, I'm gonna do an FBX so I can keep the scale. Locker bio FX. Convert units. All right. If everything is done nicely, have so much stuff, man. This is becoming really challenging. So we need to go to CRETE, assets, props, biomechanical locker. This one. Not a skeletal mesh. I don't want to build a knight. Maybe I could, but I don't want to. Import. Yeah, no smoothing group. That's pretty okay. Where is the locker? What is the locker? I'm blind. I'm just like a bit stupid. What the fuck? Oh. Oh. I'm a bit stupid. No, but oh, locker bio. Why am I so stupid? Why am I so stupid? All right, we got this. So now Now there are different things we need to do here. Let's see how we can do this. In here, we got this static mesh. We are going to replace this by the locker. And we are going to put the original scale. So now we can put this properly. We can make this bigger. Even bigger. I don't know why it's so slow scaling. And bigger. Just because we can, we should. Yeah, this looks nicer. It's horrible right now, but I just want to move forward. Let's start with this. So now, yeah, we got a problem for these mechanisms, and it's the height of the Also, I saw a bit of an intersection there. Yeah, I don't like that. We are gonna go bigger. Why? Because we can. Also, it's more space for, most likely even bigger, but we'll see, we'll see. No, I wouldn't go bigger. Let's start with this. Okay, so we got a little bit of a problem. So if we put this mechanism, let's say here, yeah, we got different problems to deal with. And here is quite hidden. Unless, hey, yo. It's not like hidden, it's the problem is this could drop shadows there in a procedural world and it's hard to identify, and also I don't like this bottom part. I need to change that for sure. Oh, it's doing. Hello, this shadow. I don't know. Oh, then we got another problem. The collisions. Because if I'm very close to this... Oh well. Hey. Oh, thank you so much, Shipwreck Studios, for the raid. Yeah, if I'm very close to this, I'm not gonna be able to interact with that, which is a little bit scary. Hello, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for bringing your people. We are just designing puzzles right now, and also preparing the mechanisms with some interesting skeletal mesh animation in the locker, basically. Hey, thank you so much, and thank you for following Bank Source. How are you? Yeah, it's a target blend, nothing crazy. Yeah, I got a problem with interaction though, because if I'm close to this, I can't interact. You see there, oh, there we go, that's cool. So we need to do another adjustment in the hero character. So we are gonna do that right now, because the problem is this, I'm using the same arrow that I do for a fallback of the damage, but I want to do a new arrow. I don't need this one. I don't need this one. I'm gonna take, what is this lock target arrow? Ah, this one is not needed neither. I'm gonna take this lock target. And I'm gonna make it, because I don't like to do this kind of guessing positions constantly. So interaction should start more or less to the chest level, something like this, but a little bit earlier and more like oriented here, because we got an offset in the character. So that's gonna be the interaction arrow. I'm gonna leave it just in case to don't break the things as lock target, because this could be from the auto targeting system. Maybe I'm gonna break things, but I don't care. Sorry for my spaghetti for the newcomers. I like spaghetti, carbonara. No worries. Have a nice one. Take care. So, okay, yeah, this is here basically. Rather than using the sphere damage, we are gonna use the lock target. So we got a little bit of extra. Why you are complaining here? Oh, this is wrong. Not needed. Okay. So now it should work a bit better, I guess. So if I go completely straight here, yeah, and adapt to the position, that's correct. Now if I go like this, adapts. That's good. So now we got, no matter what, how you interact is always gonna be oriented to that, and the skeletal mesh is gonna also fire, synchronize. If I do this, well, apart of not having the collision, yeah, it's gonna do the rotation and it's gonna do it no matter what. And if I'm a little bit far, let's say like this, yeah, he adjusts and he goes. So let me see what is the exact minimum I need. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I really don't want to go farther than this. Yeah, this is yeah, I think it's okay. I wouldn't go farther. Okay, sorry, it looks disgusting, I know. And dodgy. Hey, thank you, Kinrex, for following, subscribing, YouTube. So what I want to do now is to connect the thing, because now the procedural puzzles are connected, but they are connected between them, not inside them. So what I need to do is I need to think. What I need to do first is to use here the render text. I hope I didn't delete it in the puzzle element. Text render, perfect, we got it. So this text render here, okay, first let's apply the changes of the blueprint to the class. Don't crash, eh? Cool. And now that that is done, what we are gonna do is to take the text render, and this is gonna define, I'm not sure why I have a box there. Oh, I see. So let's ditch this from here. And we want to put this text render now here. Let's scale this to 0.1. More or less, and we put this text there. This is basically what is the level of the puzzle, basically because they are connected between them. So A opens B, B opens C, C opens D. And right now obviously it's only one placeholder, but this is gonna help me to understand if everything is working as expected. So let's put this even a bit smaller maybe. Okay, so when this is generated in the begin play, I need to reconnect something again. Okay, so we got this switcher here. Let me see if I... Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I need to reconnect this. So let me put this here. So now we should have different puzzles with different letters because they have different IDs. So we got here A, which is not open, and that's already scary. Ah, okay, they are not. Why not? Okay. Okay, something is broken. Let's see what exactly. Let's organize this a bit. So this is the enemies that we can spawn that later. Let's put it here, temporary. Let's put the text here rendered by the different ID. Or I believe is because I apply the changes. Maybe the ID is ID 1. Oh, ID 1. No. Maybe I need one ID 0, but if it's 0. Oh, 0 is open. Alright. And this is 1. Oh no, this is A. Okay, let me try something. So if I go here, is this opening something? Yeah, it's opening this, but the text is not updated. And this opens that one. And this one opens this one. Okay. So they are connected, but the text is not relevant. Why not? This should take the puzzle ID and set it to the text. DNA. Why not? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Okay, now it should work. I was destroying, I was not connecting to the flow of the rest. So this is 0. This is, okay, I put the text inverted. This is 1. This is cryptical. This is 3. And this is 2. Okay, cool, we got this, So now, because this is working, let's do this properly as it's part of the game design. And for that, we're gonna go to the UI. Let's go to the new UI and let's go here and let's take alpha, beta, gamma, delta. So let's take this symbol here and let's go to the, this is interesting, should do it in the, nah, let's do it completely not relevant to the, so here what I'm gonna do is to do a select and let's add 4 pins, and here I'm gonna do 4 make literals. So the first one is gonna be this, and we're gonna copy this another 3 times so we have everything nice. We are gonna connect the wildcard to the integer that defines the parcel ID, not the key provided. Okay, cool. We got this now here, correct. So now the next step is doing the rest, which is this guy. Let's put the things together so we don't get quite crazy. Okay, so we got alpha, delta, gamma, beta, alpha, and we need to also do the same, set color, and we are gonna do another select with the same workflow. So we take this and we connect it here, and we add another pinks. We make color. Oh my god, are you kidding me, man? I hate. To color linear. Okay, this is better. I see. Okay, he needs to convert it. I don't care. Let's do it. Motherfucker. Okay. You don't let me. Okay, that's better. So colors are, let's put it simple. The blue, then the yellow, we are gonna have a problem here in the future because beta, I think it's gonna need to be orange, and this one, yeah, we are gonna have a problem because the health is red and I have another pickup that has that color key, so it's gonna be more like this, more or less. All right, so that should be done. Let's see if it's working as expected. Oh, great, fucking great. Oh, fuck, I forgot that. Is text render. I hate this. Okay, so no, I can't. And also the colors are not working. Oh, the colors are working. But then why that one is purple there? Okay, colors are working, but The beautiful alpha, beta, delta is not. And I see confusion with the colors as well. So let's go like this. Let's keep this for other moment. Now the colors. Oh, I did this in the other way around. That's really stupid. So blue, yellow, orangish, pink. Okay. Okay, 0 opens 1. Yeah, okay, I see. The color changes because when it's open, I decided to change it. Okay, so yeah, that's basically 2. And 2 opens 3. Okay. That's correct. What we need to do now is to connect the door with that. And I need to think what is the best way to connect it, because it's a child actor that needs to talk with a parent actor. So definitely this looks like a interactable, using an interface to call the door to open. And we need to do a number of things before that. And it's checking what do you need to open this. So let's think. I can do it in the ability here in interaction. Let's tidy this a bit. So this interaction, no, I can't do it here for a reason, and it's because I can't expose variables of a game ability so easily. So I don't know. Oh, this is fucked up. I see. So I need to do the math. Basic, okay, I see. Basically, I need to send this data to. I need to tell the button that you have been interacted. Holy fuck, I see. So I need to send to the button if you are being interacted, and if you have the resources that button needs to open that door of that puzzle that is gonna be procedural. So that's the complication here. It's not about how to do it, it's about how to do it when there are procedural puzzles. But I don't know what are going to be the resources of. I have in my head one way of doing this. I'm thinking about the problems, the potential problems. Okay, so I can send. Oh man, it's fucked up because So I need to send an interaction to the button. The problem is this is a game ability system. So I start this ability. Okay, I see. It's not that complicated. So I got information here of what I need. And the button has the information of its resources. I have the information of the button. The button needs X material, X amount of DNA, correct? So I press the button. I press the button, I press the F button of the keyboard. Then it's gonna see the resources of that button. I'm gonna see my resources. If blah 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 is true, then play the animation, and then I send an event not to the button, to the parent of the button to do whatever needs to do, opening a door, depending on the puzzle. Every puzzle will have a different mechanism. So I think that is the way of doing this, if I'm not missing anything. Why I didn't think about this before? Because I thought, no, this is not gonna work for a reason. It should work. Okay, the reason of why might this not work it is because I don't know, okay, what materials I need to compare with. That's the problem. So let's say the button needs beta DNA, beta DNA, but could be alpha DNA, could be gamma DNA. So I need to do an interaction that spits back. Is that something possible? I saw that before. I need an interaction that sends and spits back. Or, yeah, there is something here that I don't like. So let's start thinking or working and see. So before, okay, so we can start splitting the logic around here. This disable input, it will come later. Yeah, basically this needs to be the first thing to do. This needs to be the first thing to do here. So we connect this here, we connect this here, and we connect the anchor here. We delete this, and this is for the camera blending, that's alright. Okay. So if this is true, we got this. Now the problem is I need to call wow, I see. I see. I don't like some stuff I'm seeing now. But oh, okay, let's go to class settings and let's add the CRETE Interactable. Let's go here, send interaction. This is my question. I want a return. Can interact. So that's the point. So I send that to the button, and the button needs to spit out something to me. I hope this makes sense, please. So here, send interact. Apparently I can spit it out. So if that is true, means that in the button here I should have a okay, this is different now. Send interaction. No. It's maybe because this is no. It's because it's not an event anymore. That's fucked up. Oh. Damn. Okay. Why? Why? So if I go here, yeah, this is something like what is the cast? So here, send interaction. No, I don't like this. Why to puzzle element? I need to investigate this. I'm not completely sure. Maybe I can ask Jay about spitting out a return. Houdini me da miedo. No. Interface and real return value. Oh great, I'm not the only one. I see. Aha, there we go. We got this. Awesome. Now yes. Now yes. Now if I find my things, where the hell is the what? I'm getting confused. So it's just multicast what I was doing. Okay, so when I call this send interaction, here I got the object, which is gonna be self. Solo albóndigas y un poco de salsa, a little bit of sauce. So here we're gonna send the hero character. And if this is true, we run the rest of the logic. If not, ends the ability. So now this shouldn't work. And it's not working, that's correct. Now, if I go here and this says yes, I do hope that works. And it's not. Why not? Why not? Why not? Maybe I don't get it. I'm close, but I'm doing something wrong. How can I call something? I'm doing something wrong. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit of a break, think about interfaces, and coming back. Yeah, interfaces are very useful to be agnostic, because interfaces offers you the option of interacting with something, but you let the actor that receives the event to decide what to do with that. So an interface, for example, is very useful if you interact with something, but if it's a light, it switch off, switch on. If it's a door, opens the door, close the door. If it's a glass, drinks water or stops drinking water. But the interaction, the event is the same. But the action, it depends on the actor itself. So you just send an event, you pass the data you need to pass, and then does whatever. What I'm trying to do now is having a interface, but with a return. And the return is something I never did before, to be honest. But it's basically sending the message, and before moving forward, you ask the target, like, can I really do this? Like, rather than switching off, switching on the light, the lamp first checks itself if it's broken. And if it's broken, even if you already interacted with the lamp, the interface should spit out, okay, you interacted with me, but just to let you know, you can't switch on me. So yeah, you can do these things as well. So I don't know why it's not working. I need to check a bit deeper. But the logic is that interfaces are agnostic to what they are. And that's really useful, because you just have one function, interaction, for example, or I don't know, touching or jumping, and then every object will react differently inside the actor. And that's the very useful for many things and interactions in general. Okay, coming back in 5 minutes. Alright. Let me change the song because I'm becoming crazy. Anything. So, a couple of things. I found a couple of videos that might shed some light about interfaces with return. That's the entire point. Let me see that how much I broke things. So, before moving forward, what I'm gonna do is to go here and remove this. Don't crash. Oof. Okay, compile. Save. And we go to the puzzle. Yeah, okay, that's expected because you are not part of this anymore. I don't know why you're even complaining. Okay. So now we can remove this temporary, and yeah, we don't need this. So let's see the things are still working, and we are gonna think about crash. Yeah, I might that to happen. Let's see how much is lost. Yeah, in the meantime I saw this video here.
Once you get your head around it, they're actually very simple. And personally, I have used the hell out of the interfaces as I'm working with the rental to enable blueprint communication. Really, that's what they're used for. But in actuality, interface is just creates some shared functionality that can be called on by other blueprints and triggered on yet other blueprints. So you can enable some blueprint communication back to class already from blueprints. So enough Java. Let's get started. Just right-click your content browser here into blueprints and find a blueprint test. So up here in functions, we've got a new function. Actually, let's test we get give it a 0, I suppose. So if we just leave this as is, what we have here is just a single sort of fire and get interface call, and it says functions here. But the way this will work in blueprints without any inputs or outputs. Say if we go into our third-person character, I'll just double check that it does here. Third-person character is default mode. Then up here in the you have some fire here and there. Class settings. Over here we see a interactable interfaces and no interfaces at the moment, so we can add test. So we add our test interface, which is power that. So we should go. And if you're on the left, we have an interface here with our test event here. Now, I'm not going to touch this link on the right, but one thing with our graph and start typing in test events, we can see here we have an add event.
That's the normal interface without no return.
So if we go back to our interface, and make ourselves
Okay, I lost a bit of things there. This is the part. Yeah, that's the difference. Oh.
In fact, skip this out. Just check it and go back. We'll do that. So that's what's going around us like that. So if platform doesn't check automatically,
Okay.
and that's it. Is the third person character.
So it's not a message. Ah, it's the function. Ah, amigo. Okay, I think I got this. I think I got this. Let me see how much is broken here. I believe a lot. I think maybe even crash again. Who knows? Oh no, it's not crashing, but it's yeah. I need to rebuild that part. Oh no, the animation is gone. Mom, I'm so stupid sometimes. So dumb. Álvaro, ¿qué tipo de proyecto es bueno para un mega grant? Any project that is well presented and has potential is a very vague answer from my side, but it is true that you have virtual production projects, you have game dev grants, you have educational projects are very important. Now Epic Games is quite into the metaverse. I'm not into that, to be honest, but I know they are quite interested on that. Any project that presents something ¿Con qué calma reacciones ante un crasheo? Because I got many and I guess I'm already traumatized. You know, it's like post en español, es como ¿cómo se dice en español, tío? PTSD, estrés postraumático. Yeah, it's easy to fix. And yeah, grants wise, anything that is well presented and has potential to showcase Unreal. In the case of the Sito Yuna, we work a lot to get that grant, and the beauty is that grant also was able to be split to CRETE as well. So yeah, it's how you sell it, how you present it. Think about this, it's all about the delivery. Estrés postraumático. Soy idiota, parezco un gilipollas que no sabe hablar en español. De hecho, no sé enseñar Unreal en español, me cuesta mucho. It's very hard to me. I don't know, I got used, I guess my career, I've been here in London, so it is hard to me to explain software in other languages. I put, Spanglish constantly, and it's really hard. Okay, so no, it's partially easy to fix. Oh, okay, I lost a bit of shit. What? Come on, man, where the fuck is the animation, you motherfucker? Son of a beautiful Unreal. Mother of a animal. Why you want to challenge me so badly? No, dude, come on, man. Okay, maybe yes. Okay, this is the locker and this is the anim. So it's the same name. Okay, so the anim should be the locker one. Biomechanical locker animation. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Where is the animation? Show me. Show me, because I don't see it. Why are you saying replacing something that doesn't exist? What the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, we need to... do a bit of refactoring here. Fuck. Okay, should be quick. So this is the animation, this is the locker. This is a skeletal mesh, it doesn't need a skeleton. Now we are gonna bring the animation, which is the animation, and the skeleton fuck you, fuck you. We repeat. What are you talking about? Oh, I see. But there is an animation here. What the hell is going on? Oh, I see. This one. Oh, all right, we got this. Out. Okay, out. Sure. Why not? Yes. Okay. First part done. Now here. Complaints. Let's see. Okay, no complaints. It's a bit of a complaint. Where is the skeletal mesh? Here. Out. Alright. Okay, we got you. Let's create a new blueprint, animation blueprint. Very quick. Animation blueprint, we go here and we make a slot. We compile. Let's see what is the current stage of this fuckery. I think okay, still broken. So let's go to the interaction. I'm very scared. And the reason I don't save this is because Unreal is a little buggy saving shit. So characters, music, any music, any music, I don't care. Hero abilities, common. Interaction. Let's see. It should work. Why is it not working? I get the interaction is sent. Bio mech locker, which is this one. Oh, now of course I call this out. Now it should work, I believe. I hope. Okay, now it's working. It should work on this one. Guys, I need to do I need to change also the interaction. Okay. That's working at least. I'm gonna import int here the locker what I said that locker pie. Okay, and here we agree that correct, and everything should work as expected. Okay, we also need to, let's do that now, because I don't want to wait to fix that. Aha, I see, it is actually here I'm using the lock target, but now the problem is that the hero was not safe, so we need to go to the characters, hero character, and make this arrow of interaction closer, like so, more or less. So now interaction Something is a bit off compared to what was before. I don't know. Okay, fuck it. I think we are more or less in the same stage. It is true that these modules what is this song? You want me to get the press or what the fuck is this? Okay, so these modules, true, destroy, +1, then the spawn actor set. 0, 1, 2, 3, okay, so noise is good. The only thing, we need to rotate this 180. And we need to say, yo, level, let's put the light in other place. You are 0 and you are 1, you are 2 and 3. So now yeah, that's 0, blue. I don't know what the hell is this floor, but I know nothing too much. So the puzzle 0 opens. Ooh. I knew it. Of course. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, let's save everything. Yeah, I broke the interactable. I should be more careful of tweaking a function that has so many dependencies. That was my bad period. That was very dumb from me. So if I go to class settings, yeah, this is a proper fuckery. Let's create a function, and this is gonna be called send interaction with return, and the return is gonna be a boolean, can interact. And now if I go to the module here, okay, I see. So basically here, send interaction event. Why you are complaining? Where? Where? Why? Where? Tell me where I What? What? This is a bug. This is... What are you saying, man? What the hell are you saying? Why you are complaining, dude? Yeah, but send interaction is... But this is an event, it's not a function. So why you... Oh. Why? Just why you are doing this? Why you have a return now? Why you have a return? But why you have a return here? It's buggy. It's buggy. Okay. What can I do? So let's use this new event. Here is silly, of course, yeah, but man, why is a function? This makes sense, but this is an event. And now it's fixed. Oh. No. It's not fixed. It's not fixed. It's just, yeah. Okay. So we will use this one instead. Fuck you. And then we need to change this to say interaction create. Message. Okay. We move forward a bit. Not a lot. I'm not gonna lie. A bit. Yeah, it looks bugged. I don't know, it's weird. So if I go to this volume now, that should send an interaction to the next puzzle, which is this one. So no, it's not. Why not? Why not? I see. I think I have some really problems of being completely a dumb ass stupid asshole. Or okay, let's try now. My brain sometimes is like a black hole. Okay, now if we go to the next door, be fucking open. There we go. Open. Now if we go to the next door, it's open there. Let's make sure that this one is closed first. Yes. So if we go to this one, and now we go here, this one now is open. Okay. Wow. We are moving forward. Yeah. Thank you, man, for the claps. I need claps. We got this. Now, second stage. Second stage is to do what we wanted to do. And what was that? Save everything. We are exactly before the crash situation, more or less. But now we are gonna go one step forward. Send interaction with return. This is the entire point of all this. So here, before I disable input, and again, yeah, we need to change the order of things here. Let's put this, guys. Yes, here we cast, we also put the anchor point there. Now let's connect the actor. Now let's implement the interface. Create interact interface. Send interaction with return. Target is this. So what I want to do now is in the puzzle send interaction with return, I'm gonna do a print here. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna put a breakpoint, compile, save everything. All of them? Same interaction will return. Okay, yeah, I guess this is the one. So chaotic. Okay, hope we are closer. I really hope it. No, why not? Why you complain? Why you complain? Why you don't want to call that? Oh, because I'm fucking brainless. Because I'm brainless. I'm brainless. I don't know how I'm able to do shit. Holy fuck. Okay, I see. Okay, let me think now. So this guy has a parent, and this parent is the puzzle. And now this guy has a function with return. Please work. Just do it. Just work. Boom. We got this. All right. I hate this close slide in there. Anyway, so now we got this. We can decide how this is gonna play out. And to do that, we are gonna create some integers like DNA alpha, beta, gamma, delta, DNA delta needed, expose, and we're gonna make a category of locker resources, and then we are gonna copy paste this. Too much asking, right? To keep the things in the same category. DNA gamma needed, and that goes there. DNA beta needed, and that goes there. And DNA alpha needed, and that goes there. Now we are gonna take all of these guys and we want to send the actor here. So we are gonna go here and in the input I'm gonna send the actor. So cast hero character, you hack MetaHuman. Get state, and here we are gonna get alpha. Okay. Cast create player state, and now we are gonna get DNA alpha, get beta, get gamma, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, get delta, and we are going to do a number of checks. We are going to start with the alpha. So this needs to be bigger than the needed. And we will do the same with beta, with gamma, and delta. So copy this, we connect this, beta, gamma, and delta. And here we can do a AND boolean. And if all this is true, it can interact. So we connect these guys, and we connect this here. And that's pretty much how the interaction is gonna work. Okay. So, meaning yeah, I'm gonna test right now. We need to send the return now. And in theory, because I don't have that DNA, I'm not gonna be able to interact. But first of all, because these are exposed, this should ask for there we go. Alpha, beta, gamma. What the fuck? What? Dude. What is this crap? Oh, sorry, one of them doesn't have any space. Excuse me? Yeah, that looks like a proper bug. Okay. I didn't do that, it wasn't real. Okay, so let's say, oh, you need, I don't know, 2 of gamma. So means I did something wrong now. I know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fix it now. So in theory, I can't interact with this, and I can't. But before doing this, this is bigger or equal So if, for example, if I'm gonna repeat this again, this is 2 of gamma. I can't, but if I say, hey, you don't need anything. You have 0, 0. Huh. Let's see. Let's try now. I was not reading any data. There we go. So because needs nothing, can do this without anything. Now, if I ask this to have, let's say, 1 delta, it's not gonna do anything. However, if I go here and I take 1 delta from here, and now I go back here, now I can interact because I have 1 delta. So we got this working. And then the door will open. Okay. Next step. We need to remove the DNA that is used. And that's a fucking amazing thing to consider. First of all, before going forward, then is when I'm gonna cry. Multiplayer, I'm gonna cry. I think I'm gonna cry. In many ways. I'm pretty sure the animation is not gonna play. Okay, this is okay. Then if we go inside this, okay, this is open, at least something works. I got this, I got 1 delta. Let's see. Okay, it's working. About the animation? Okay, it's working multiplayer. That's fucking awesome, actually. I like it. I thought it was going to fail at some point with the replication of the DNA, but yeah, it's working. So we need to subtract whatever is needed. Huh. Okay, I see. So we need to do a little bit of second check here. Basically, we need to go here, subtract and we do 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do that with alpha, beta, gamma, and delta, and then we just connect everyone. Alpha needed, beta needed, gamma needed, and alpha needed. Let's double check. The order is alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. And now we need to set the alpha. We need to set the beta. We need to set the gamma. Careful there. And we need to set the delta. So if we keep the flow, which is gonna be hard at this moment, it can be something like this is the first one. Now we are gonna take the beta. Now we are gonna take gamma. And finally we are gonna take delta. There we go. Once all this is done, nothing here, yes, this. So yeah, this is yeah, I mean, I could do a branch here. I could do something like this if I want to avoid that extra overhead. If these requirements are met, then do this, and this is can interact. If you don't do the requirements, just do this, and you can't interact. So don't even bother to try to subtract things. Yeah, always doing kind of spaghettis and apaños. All right, let's see if now this works. So this one needs one delta. The entire point is I'm playing with lag, I see. So okay, this is not working. Cool. Now I'm gonna open the next door. So I have one delta. And now, yeah, my delta went down, and this is gonna play the animation. Awesome. So I also noticed I don't like this kind of slowdown here in the ability. So let's start the okay, let's start cleaning up maybe things a bit. Oh, this is from the old, I see. This is... Okay, let's start cleaning all this crap. Hey, ah. Okay. All right. Okay, montage play. Okay, so what I wanted to do is to start this almost straight away. Okay, so this happens, the blend target is okay. Yeah, actually I'm playing the montage straight away, so I think we don't need this delay here at all. Yes, let's do that like so. Also, I want to just do this blend target. When this happens, after after 2 seconds, let's start the smooth out of the camera back to the original camera. Okay. Yeah, better. Even we can say that this could start even a little bit earlier. Like so. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I'm fucking stupid. Now I need to do the puzzles because I'm fucking stupid. Yeah. Damn. I notice a bug. Oh no. Damn. The dash. Fuck. Oh. I don't wanna fix this now. No, it's not broken, it's just I created a system to have. Oh, no. It's not broken, it's just I think. Okay, I see. The dash happens in the directions depending on what WASD you have pressed. At some point, okay, it's working. But I guess if you run and you press the button while running, for some reason the forward button got stuck in forward. Now it works. I did something that stuck the F button and could be pressing the interaction while moving forward. I think it's that. Big chances is that. There we go. I got that press forward, and then the press forward doesn't disappear, meaning that now it's only dashing forward. Yeah. Okay, so the problem is very easy. I mean, it's not like a big deal. Well, it is a bit like a big deal because how this is sent is with loose tags. It's kind of interesting. I need to cancel any potential loose gameplay tags. Let me see here in the hero if I put forward. Yeah. Yeah, I need to. This is dangerous. I need to. It's more dangerous than what I thought initially. So basically, I just need to remove this. And the problem is when I interact, because the input. I see. Because the input is deactivated, it doesn't register my release. It doesn't register my release button because I disconnect the input for the cinematic, so it doesn't detect that I stopped using the button. That's fucked up actually, because I'm wondering in other circumstances I need to register always that, and I'm wondering. No, it should be okay. Yeah, every single time I disable the inputs, I should also remove the loose gameplay tags. That's the philosophy, I believe. So, or cancel them if it's an ability, which is easier. If here I go to class defaults and I cancel double can I cancel every movement, and can I block any movement like this? And let's say here you don't need to do the puzzle again. Let's go here and let's say you don't need anything, just do whatever you want. So I'm pressing forward and I'm gonna interact. Fuck. Okay, let me see. There are different ways. I'm gonna go one by one. The first one is to be sure that it's not because it's hierarchical. So I'm gonna just do this with F. It should work because tags are hierarchical, but it should work. So I think this is not gonna be the fix. This happens only when you add the tags like loose gameplay tags, which means that you don't run an ability. So F. Yeah, it's still there. I expected this to happen. Okay, so this is not gonna be the way. The way is every single time I disable an input, I should assume that all the keys should be released, no matter what. So remove loose gameplay tags. And we are gonna make, yeah, we can do it here. I'm just gonna put movement. I'm not sure about the replicate part. We will go now. Fucking UK, yeah. Okay, so I'm moving forward, interacting. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. I can feel it already. So, first thing to consider, is this maybe because it's hierarchical? Or maybe because it's not actually? So now it's removing ability moving forward. Let's try that. Compile. Show. I'm moving forward, interacting. Nice, this works. Alright, so I'm pushing forward, I can't do anything. Cool. So now what we need to do is to do the same with the rest of movement. There is no like I would like just to try this. Because I want to remove any potential tag. I don't think it's gonna work, but worth to know at least. Because this includes everything. But think it's not gonna work like that. No. Okay, so yeah, back to the previous one. That is correct. So interaction is done now. Next step is to connect the locker to the puzzle. So I need to interact back. Well, actually it's even easier because now that I got this interaction CRETE, will return. I can do now I could, for example, do a custom event, open door, let's put a delay. I can do this in many ways now, I'm thinking. I can do this in so many ways. So this should be multicast. I think this should be multicast. Open door is destroyed. And spawns something. Okay, so we are gonna call that, should be an interactable, but should be an interface, but just for the sake of moving a bit forward. Nah, fuck it. Let's make it here. So after this, we destroy the door. So in the interaction, if this is true, we destroy. Okay, Morcillo, have a nice one. No worries, no worries. Have a nice day. Take care. We send the open door. And that means that this door could be open instantly, but I don't want now to destroy this in the begin play. I want to do this. So the door is there. I should be able to open it. And now it's open. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. It's very low. I see. Uh-huh. Okay. We got something more or less working. Okay, I think it's pretty much good for today. So yeah, I'm gonna switch off. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice one. Take care.